up, family? This is your boy, Just Josh. Hey, look, if you watched my video yesterday, we have 43 pounds of air. I put extra in. 43 pounds of air in the tire. It didn't go flat. It got down to 25 yesterday. I didn't have time to repair it. We got that fixed, and now the damn gas light's on. We can fix the gas light. That's not a problem. But it's always something. Happy Hump Day, Wednesday. It got here quick. Thank you. I had really good conversations with a few friends yesterday. Look, fam. I've done videos and said this 1,000 times over the past few years. We are reactive. We are the watchers. We are the preparedness mindset. We're the people that the wool has not been pulled over our eyes. We are reactive. We don't have the means and ability to make things happen, big things in the world. So we react to the things that are changing around us. And we try our best to weigh options and ideas and play around with things that could possibly happen so that we have all of the possible bases covered. At least that's what I do. And I'm glad that you're here watching these videos in a preparedness mindset. Fam, the optics of that drug boat were excellent. Listen, there is a game plan. There is an agenda. There is a playbook, fam. I had a beautiful conversation with a friend yesterday, and we weighed so many different options and ideas and what ifs and possibilities that I think we basically touched on everything that could happen. Look, the United States is trying to lock down the Western Hemisphere. That's what's going on. We tried it with tariffs. Canada, they didn't bite. South America, Mexico, they didn't bite. But we have to lock down the Western Hemisphere for World War III. First and foremost, look, they can't come out and say we gotta lock down the Western Hemisphere for World War III because that messes up the whole playbook. So right now we're going into Venezuela. Hey, can you believe that now, 2025, you can turn on MSM or almost any news media and YouTube and watch the execution of 11 human beings in a boat? Obliterated. Boom. Live. It's real. That's not fake. You can watch the death of 11 human beings. Now let's talk about that for a sec. Locking down the Western Hemisphere. The optics of that video are beautiful. They are perfect. I hate that life was lost in any form or fashion, but they were beautiful for what the administration needs. You cannot go to war. You cannot have military strikes without the public's approval. And that is exactly what that video gave. I watched tons of the videos. I step out of the box. I don't want to be a part of the playing field. I want to be able to watch the whole playing field from all different aspects. Let me try to fix this because this is just making, I guess. I don't know. This one at 18 really tried to get over on me yesterday. It ain't happening today. Fam, gas. It's beautiful. So after that video, and it's the reason that video got aired and is being played everywhere now, it's because they need our approval for strikes. And majority of the videos on YouTube talking about that strike were gung-ho. Yeah, let's get them. Let's get it. Let's do it. That is what they need for more strikes. Look, it's going to start off with these. Oh, I didn't ran the damn red light. Golly. I gotta get off this phone. Fam, I don't want to be part of the problem. I want to be part of the solution. All right, let's just wrap this up real quick. So, what's gonna happen is you're gonna start to, now that the approval is there, they're gonna start to do more strikes on more visible drug cartel targets until eventually they're gonna start hitting targets in Venezuela itself. You got the Panama Canal, you got too much oil, we gotta lock down the Western Hemisphere for World War III. I don't agree with it, but I'm gonna be honest with you. After watching that parade yesterday with Kim Jong-un, Xi Jinping, and Putin with no hypersonic missiles, no highly advanced interballistic missiles, all of this super high tech with with North Korea, Russia, and China. We got to kick China out of Venezuela. We got to kick China out of the and I'm not saying this because I want to. I'm just saying as far as a World War III strategy. We got to get China and Russia out of Venezuela. They're building seaports. China is basically taking over the Panama Canal. This is a strategic push to either put someone in power that's more agreeable with the United States, to cut off Russia and China. It's a playbook, fam. Don't fall for this. Don't fall for this. We gotta stop the drugs. No, it's a playbook. Look, you want to know why we needed Greenland? You want to know why we needed Canada to be, what is the 51st state? We have to lock down land masses connected to us for this coming World War III. That's what we came up with. Man, this is another friend I was talking to, and I was like, and they're a non-believer. They're a non-watcher. Look, everything is as good as it can be. The world is great, no problem. Yes, a little bit more expensive, but it's still doable. Everything's fine. I said, okay, well, we're getting ready to strike Venezuela. And this person is Latin. They're Mexican. We're getting ready to strike Venezuela. No, that'll never happen. What are you talking about? I said, no. Venezuela's been rolling out tanks. They're putting troops on the border. They've got jihad Iranian drones. We've got multiple destroyers. We've got submarines. We've got troops headed that way. They're like, I haven't seen or heard anything about it. Why they text me yesterday evening? Are you seeing this? This is what you told me about. I said, yeah, I know. It's only gonna get worse. Hey fam, continue to prepare, because massive changes are about to take place. Look, I saw a video yesterday just randomly where there was a guy who was addicted to meth, I think. Meth or crack or something, and it was 60 minutes. They put an electrode in his brain to cut cravings. Neuralink now has a competitor. Planeteer is in full effect. Fam, we're set. Oh, and this is another one. Don't let me forget. So Venezuela, once we go into Venezuela, can you imagine how many? Maduro already said, if you attack us, all of the Southern American countries, I don't know about Brazil, but Brazil, Colombia, Venezuela, Nicaragua, Mexico, all of them. To which extent, I don't know. But he said, we will unite and fight you. Could that be a reason? Could that be a reason that ICE is already in position and so heavily funded? Could that be a reason that the National Guard is already in place? Because if we really do get into an entanglement with South America in general, what kind of protests would we see here? What kind of protests? Could you imagine? Could you imagine being from Venezuela and the country you're living in is attacking them and killing people? Could you imagine that? So we are headed for different times. And I'm going to end on this one. Because me and my homie, when we were talking, look, I'm going to tell you, this World War III is going to be something that we can't imagine. Listen. We will be hit. We will be hit with biological weapons. Ain't going to be nothing compared to what they're going to try and hit us with. The water supply will be tainted. They'll probably try to hit us with some type of bio stuff in the fog, in the air. You remember the balloons that were going over the country from supposedly China? They're going to come at us with everything. So if you think it's just going to be pew-pews and ground invasion, think again. It's going to be EMPs, total shutdown of the grid. It's going to be lack of medication. It is going to be a fight between superpower. What in the hell? This dude was walking around, black dude with no shirt, no shoes, a face mask on, headphones, and dancing, doing motions like he's shooting people. What in the world? All right, I'm out. Y'all have a good day. Peace.